Amusement parks are still here, but it'll take a ride on the Lake Compounce roller coaster for us to go back to the time when the lake ruled the summer for many of us. Hold on! Lake Compounce played host to more company outings than anyone can really count. It was our company's way of saying thanks for the hard work, and we appreciated it. We'd board the bus and invade the lake in wave after wave after wave of hungry, fun-seeking people spilling into the parking lot. Even the old Meriden School for Boys would march its charges over to the lake for an annual outing. And boy, did these boys have fun. Surf's up!
If you were a father, say, and you wanted to go play golf, you could bring your wife and kids here, drop them off, go play golf, never worry about security, never worry about any kind of problems, dangers, or anything. And we had the water ski follies from Florida Cypress Gardens. I had parachute jumpers come in, land on a small raft out there. It's how accurate they got to be. And we did a lot of special shows like that, ski shows, water shows. Those all drew a lot of people, and people enjoyed those things.
Even routine nights turned out to be times to remember. Romance and unbridled family fun mixed well at the lake.
It was curious to see where people would come. You get to know they'd be regulars. Some there were 300-400 that came every Thursday, Saturday, and Sunday. And they'd put their hand out to be stamped, and they'd be individual. Then you'd see them going out for an admission with somebody, buy them a beer, take them on a roller coaster. Then the next step was to take them home after the dance. And the next step was when the fellow brings the girl and buys her ticket, that's it, it's all over. They're hooked. And the next time, pretty soon after that, they'd come in, the girl's wearing a ring. And then, of course, they're married, and then they can come all the time, but they come once in a while. And you could trace that whole progress. I knew a lot of people like that.
But some of us were a little more direct and open about it, especially during the many dance nights during the summer.
When I was 18 years old, my parents finally let me come to Lake Compounce, and it was Easter Sunday, and I came down for my first name band. And this is the area here where all our friends, like 10 girls, would meet. And we would just wait for the boys to walk in. And the minute we'd see different ones that we know, we'd be great. Here we are, here we are. And that was every Sunday we'd come down for the name bands. On Saturdays we'd come down and dance, and you never heard of a wallflower in those days. We all got to be asked to dance. And it was just a fun place to be. We really enjoyed coming to the lake.
The lake had rides aplenty and plenty of acts to keep even the most hardened amusement seekers amused. Bears on motorcycles, chimps on skates, diving horses, daredevil water skiers, and similar things kept most of us either amused or enthralled.
Bumper cars, very popular because, you know, how many times you've been in traffic about on I-84, I-91, and you would like to just ram somebody with your car. Well, this is when you could do it and do it safely, and they did it. Very popular. It was a big rewrite, you know, we'd come out and go back on again. That's the sign of a popular ride if they write it again and again.
It was just amazing. You had all these crowds. You had the entertainment outside on Sundays. You had the dances Saturday night, the big bands on Sunday night. It was a place that people came year after year. I had children come up to me in the park and say, you know my mother, you know my father. I don't know. I'd find out that I knew them when they were courting here and they got married, and now I'm talking to their son or their daughter.
Everyone loved the Gillette train, and we wedged our way into the tiny seats for a slow tour around the lake.